Since the second season of the show ended in December 2020, fans have been eagerly awaiting the release of Fire Force Season 3. Fans are even more eager to see the last adventures of Company 8 come to reality because Atsushi Okubo's original manga ends in 2022. Here is our current understanding of Fire Force Season 3. Fire Force Season 3 potential release date. When will Fire Force Season 3 air? In May 2022, the official Fire Force Twitter account confirmed the third season of the show. The show's Japanese Twitter account then officially announced that Season 3 was in production almost a full year later, although no specific release date was provided. There are two main reasons why fans have been waiting so long for Fire Force Season 3. One, action-packed shonen shows take a long time to produce, and two, the series almost caught up to the manga back in 2020, so the animation studio probably wanted to wait until there was plenty of material to adapt. We'd be shocked if Fire Force Season 3 debuted before the summer of 2024 given these two considerations. Current rumors indicate that Studio Shaft will take over from David Production, which animated the first two seasons, complicating the release date conjecture even more. Online rumors have even suggested that the new season may debut on the 10th anniversary of the original manga. However, as this would imply a 2025 release, fans will likely hope this isn't the case. Fire Force Season 3 voice actors. Who's in Fire Force Season 3? We anticipate that all of our favorite characters from Company 8 will make a comeback in Fire Force Season 3, and with them, their voice actors. Here's a rundown of who voices whom on the show. Shinra, Derek Snow. Captain Obai, Jeremy Inman. Iris, Alexis Tipton. Takisa, Christopher Wakamp. Tamaki, Jad Saxton. Arthur, Eric Vale. Maki, Sarah Roach. Joker, Sunny Strait. Fire Force Season 3 plot. What will happen in Fire Force Season 3? Since the Fire Force anime has so far faithfully adapted Atsushi Okubo's manga, we can anticipate what will happen in Season 3. First of all, we anticipate that it will wrap up the Stigma Arc's events, which were left open at the conclusion of Season 2, and it will depict the next significant conflict between Shinra, the other Fire Force members, and the Whiteclad's leaders. Obai's rescue is the next story arc, to say nothing of what comes next. In order to free Captain Obai from prison, the heroes of Company 8 must fight against their own organizations in this section of the narrative. About 2/3 of the manga were covered by Fire Force Seasons 1 and 2, which gathered the first 174 chapters of the manga into 20 tankobon volumes. Chapter 304 of the book, which closed in February 2022, suggests that Season 3 may be the final set of episodes. Therefore, while you wait for the next season, crack open a book while the show is essentially catching up with the manga. When you question Okubo about his sources of inspiration, you'll see that he's a creator worth supporting. The firefighters who protect us are the true heroes who are next to us. I really wanted to make a manga that gives them the focus since they're the closest thing we have to a hero, he remarked. It seems to me that flames will still occur in fantasy settings, so who puts those out? Because of this, we require firefighters in our magical world, and they must use magical abilities to put out flames. In addition, Okubo has discussed the impact of movies on his creations, specifically bringing up Tim Burton and David Lynch as directors. Dr. Slump was my favorite manga, which I read a lot. Rather than manga, movies impacted my storytelling and character designs. I enjoy horror films in general and David Lynch films in particular, he said in an interview with my anime list. It's hard to say, but Tim Burton's films were a significant influence when I was working on Soul Eater, but when it comes to Fire Force, nothing specific. Perhaps steampunk films in general, such as The City of Lost Children. Fire Force Season 3 trailer. Any Fire Force Season 3 footage yet? The third season of Fire Force does not yet have a trailer or teaser video. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.